it's time for us to continue on, and we'll do so after that insane fight by speaking with Estenian to take on the next main story quest entitled Groping in the Dark. Don't take that out of context. Estenian looks at you with his piercing gaze. So what's on your mind? Rika, you've come to the 13th before, yes? You fought Voidsent here. I did? Yeah, I think you might be thinking about Edie, possibly. But clearly you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand. Because yeah, they're playing the World of Darkness music. Yeah, that wasn't Rika who came here. Apparently, the World of Darkness is also the 13th, and that's where Edie was doing his thing. They seemed to stay dead at the time, or I was in a bit of a rush and didn't have time to wait around and see. Well, according to Edie's testimony, they seemed to stay dead at the time. I doubt not that they did. There must be a reason why the ones you defeated did not return, in contravention of the natural order. Do you remember aught out of the ordinary? A sealing magic like Zero's, perhaps? Yeah, what else did Edie tell us? There are circumstances in which we are unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow, but in the process your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into the distinct Voidsent once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies or your erstwhile prey, a fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet despite his great strength, Scarmillion managed to resurrect rather swiftly. Are there others capable of the same? Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. Alright. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I would ask you about your power. Will you tell us about it? For a price? What you saw should speak for itself. I can bind the ether of the soul in crystal. Many wielded this power during the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I am told that the heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Aurasight. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Aurasight? I do not know this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite similar. How does one come to wield Memoria, and what happened to your peers? I never thought about that. I do know, though, that Voidsent can't use the power. I assume I can, because I'm mortal in parts. So what does that make a Stoll think? I see, yeah. Zero, I wish to ask you about the man called Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. If he is powerful, however, someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then we must try talking to the other Voidsent again. Let us entrust the task to Rika. Her echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, she should be able to maintain her composure better than a concerned sibling. Yeah, that I cannot deny. Yeah, I'm worried you might fly off the handle there, Varshan. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces to begin with, perhaps. Okay. Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. And let's do it. Alright, so we have to head north. and speak with 3 Void Scent, so off we go. And so as we arrive, we see our first Void Scent. In fact, we see 2 of them already. Yeah, we only need to speak to 3, and there's 2 right here in the first section. So let's speak with this fearful Void Scent. So the clever one hadn't been eaten? If no one wants it, then perhaps... Well, actually before that, with you and your glowing sword... Golbez! Of course I know him. Only a fool without ears wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless. Those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee, though soon there'll be nowhere to run. It seems the archfiends keep only those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. But how do you necessarily escape in a situation like this? Maybe this forlorn Void Sense can tell us?
If the one who devours her dies, perhaps the mistress will return. Then I may bask in her gaze again.
Well, before that...
Golbez, you say? My mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They are very powerful and have conquered many domains. The mistress made us defend the castle though. Yes, yes, she did.
Seems the archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. And then... just a little up here is this watchful Void Scent. Hello there.
Ugh, the tasty one returns to tempt me. I mustn't eat you. I mustn't eat you.
Well, you won't need to after I ask you this question.
Golbez, I know of him from those I've eaten.
Really?
He has minions, and those minions are minions. No one ever sees him.
With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. Alright then, so now we gotta go back. Okay, getting back here to the crew. So, let's see what they can glean.
Welcome back, Rika. Were you able to learn aught of value?
Well, here's what I learned. And we'll go over it in significant detail. So, having time to think about it.
So countless Void Scent answer to the archfiends who in turn answer to Golbez, as your vision did suggest. Scarmelione's aggression is also consistent with the claims that the archfiends conquer other domains.
The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck on this isle.
Nope. So what do we do?
Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I am determined to save my sister Ajdaya. If there's even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest?
Well, you know where this is going, right?
Forgotten the way of my world already? If you want help, offer payment. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers.
So?
Or is this less a request and more of a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve?
I don't think we need to go that far. If you accompany us, we can offer you protection, or sure you must desire something. Well, we already know what she is going to ask for. So...
Protection? I have no need of such. I was a prisoner, yes, but only because I couldn't be bothered to resist. I could have easily broken free had I desired to do so.
Well, you have desire now.
If you're truly such a nameless creature, then you could do worse than to join us. You needn't expend as much energy to defend yourself as you would alone.
Trying to be clever, are you?
But even if you had a point, your protection isn't enough to persuade me. I guess not. Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we will provide it in ether. That's all you had to say. Everything else was superfluous. Fair point. Where to now? Either a place the Archfiends may strike next, or where refugees and deserters may seek sanctuary. Where in the place can we think of such a place? Yeah, because I'm saying words like that. I know the latter. I'll take you there. I assume you also know how we can get off this isle? I was brought here on a mount. We can leave the same way. Now that you mention it, I did notice some flying creatures near the terraces. Given our numbers, we'll need a large one, but regardless of size, all can be won over with ether. Excellent. Let us go and find our mount at once. And so yeah, as we're leaving, is someone else watching us? Yeah, it seems we're being followed wherever we go. Not good. Lord Goldbears must hear of this. Yeah, that is a creepy Araman. It doesn't even have wings on it. It has fangs on its back. Alright, so back towards the terraces again. And so we've arrived where everyone is preparing to take them out. So Zero, if you would. We should be able to find them out here. With the custom disarray, the creatures will be hungry. Just a little ether should suffice. Are you ready? I guess we are. Time to move on.
There it is.
Yeah, I was going to ask, are you going to call out to it by using an instrument, or do you have to shout for it to show up? So, it looks like we've got something looking like a death gaze coming our way. So yeah, we had to give her ether so that now she can use ether to bring this thing to give us a ride. So essentially we made Zero the middleman here, or middle woman in this case.
Good.
Ready when you are.
Degrees to serve. Get on.
All set. Let's be on our way. Just don't throw us off, please. Because I don't want to fall into the literal void. And I don't think anyone else would want to either. So, sometime later. Looks like there's an abandoned city back there. There's one over here too. And look at all the creatures around here. We have some new blood on the scene, as it were. Stuff that we hadn't seen in the Fell Court. We also see statues of, I guess they were the heroes of back in the day in this place. As we set down and move in. So what will we find here, aside from all the creatures that are skulking about? Let's have a look.
What is this place?
Oh. Yeah, I guess we should find that out too.
My domain.
Oh. So we found basically her hometown, as it were.
In the beginning, it was a sanctuary for me alone.
But then you found some friends.
But over time, others began to gather here. Those who had nowhere else to go.
A settlement of pariahs?
Well, when you put it that way. Oh, who goes there?
Well, we've definitely attracted attention. I mean, we did just show up.
Mortals! They're mortals! What's enticing ether? Let me have some, let me have some!
Try it and you will pay the price. Yeah! We may look cute as Mikote, but we're still threatening. Yeah, I think Zio's like, back off, they're with me. Yeah, they get the message. Yeah, so don't you even think about it. Who would want to eat you? You're just a mass of crap with a bunch of eyes in it.
You are under my protection here and will not be harmed. I give you my word.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Follow me.
Let's do it. So who else or what else will we find here? Alright, the quest ends here by speaking with Zero.
This is my abode. The others won't come near, so you may be at ease. While they know their place, if tantalizing ether were to walk by, I can't guarantee they wouldn't pounce.
No, obviously not. Yeah, I seem to be shocked by this.
It is a void sense nature to consume, their sole purpose. Even if the pursuit of ether may lead to their undoing, many succumb to instinct. But any who succumb here will have to answer to me. This is my domain's one and only rule, and it is absolute.
You got it. So we'll take our 1,217 gil for completing this quest. And then we'll pan the camera in a little more.